everybody, Susie Kerr-Wright, aka the Cosmic Cupcake here with this week's forecast for July 6th through the 13th. Oh boy. Our void of course moons this week, we always start with those, are going to be Friday 2:29 a.m. to Saturday at 2:31 a.m. when the moon enters secretive Scorpio. And then Saturday the moon is going to go void again from 9:05 a.m. to 5:47 a.m. on Monday when it goes into optimistic Sagittarius. Ooh, we love those Sag moons. And then Tuesday 8:21 a.m. to Wednesday 10:14 a.m. when it goes into down to business Capricorn. So there you go. Today we have an amazingly awesome Mars trine Saturn. We love this. The next couple of days are going to be great for getting her done, as they say here in the South. Venus squares Uranus, opposes Pluto, and trines Jupiter next. So this is all through Thursday and Friday. So that's going to bring a lot of social energy and some very erratic, some unexpected kind of happenings and affairs of the heart or any kind of social settings. So lots of surprises for people this week. Good surprises, though, we hope. Uranus is our focus this week as well because it's going to go dun 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 retrograde. Oh boy. You know what that means, guys? Again, it's where it appears to be going backwards in the sky. It's not really going backwards, but what that does is when a planet retrogrades, it generally internalizes the energy. We bring it back into the focus into ourselves. So the Uranus, again, being the erratic, crazy planet that it is, wherever it impacts your chart, you're going to be revisiting some situations of change, some sudden changes, maybe getting some resolutions to some conflicts that maybe you had last year. It's going to, you know, again, it's going to really create a stronger focus on those issues. So if, you know, this wild and crazy dude, he's going to stay retrograde through December. So between now and then, any situations that were not started, you may get to a new perspective on those, or anything that was ended, as I was saying before, you'll get a fresh perspective or maybe some closure on those kind of things. So anyone with planets around 3 to 6 degrees are likely to be impacted in some way strongly, but especially the cardinal signs of Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. You guys are going to feel this the strongest. So any barriers holding you guys back now are going to be busted through. So just go for it. If you've been stuck in a round and around and around situation, get off the wheel. It is time. You're done. Thursday, Jupiter trines Pluto. Now this is great positive energy. This is feel-good stuff we like. So it also brings ease of transformation. You get Jupiter, the Santa Claus planet, and Pluto, the planet of transformation. So the ease of transformation is a very simple concept, guys. So in other words, if you want to make any deep personal changes, this is going to really move the process along. So, you know, anybody like in therapy or anything like that, this is the time where you have those major breakthroughs, you know. And it can be just as simple as, you know, getting some validation from somebody about the truths about who you are, you know, and you discover that people are starting to define you in the way that you intentionally want to be defined. A lot of us go through life and you know, don't do that. So so this is a good week. It's going to end on a good note. It's a little bit of kind of a interesting start, but anyways, for sun sign or ascendant, here we go, sign by sign. Aries, you're going to have some sudden changes in your career, but that's going to really be the birth of some new ideas for you and maybe some things that you considered last year doing. Now's the time to put those into action, so get them rolling. Taurus, jealous feelings are likely very unfounded this week. So Saturday's going to bring you some clarity, so you don't want to jump the gun. Don't accuse anybody yet, okay? Gemini, one more unhealthy relationship has got to end now, and you know exactly which one it is, so just do it. Cancer, a new relationship for you may have you daydreaming at work, but pay attention because there's plenty of time over the weekend for romance, so you don't want to make any mistakes at work. Leo, you too are going to be distracted at work, probably thinking about that vacation you have coming up, but you know, you gotta make sure you don't miss anything, you know, cross all those T's, dot all those I's. You know, there's still 24 hours in a day no matter what, so if, you know, it's not going to go any faster, you got to do it right, so it's much easier. You'll enjoy your vacation a lot more. Virgo, you're chugging along nicely this week, and this week also around Saturday brings a very a lovely possibility of a romantic encounter, a nice little surprise at a social event. So again, get out and mingle a little bit, enjoy yourself. Libra, moving in or moving out, either way, your home and significant other is going to be your focus this week. So this, you know, again, depending on your situation. Scorpio, healthy routines are going to get a boost this week, and you're on your way to reinventing yourself again. Scorpios are great at that. They are ruled by Pluto, the planet of transformation, as we just talked about. So, Sag, finances may take a brief hit early in the week, but don't panic. By Friday, you're going to be rolling in the dough again. Capricorn, on one hand, you could literally be moving, and on the other hand, you could literally be moving internally here. Okay, this is a big shift for you. One of those shifts that I was talking about earlier. And getting yourself more in line with who you are versus how people view you. You're going to be able, have some opportunities, maybe hear some things from people or get some feedback about, how you're showing up in the world. That's going to help you get in line with that, and it will hopefully be some good feedback. So, let's see. Next, we have Aquarius. Power struggles are going to be your theme this week. So set your boundaries, and if you're job hunting, be realistic. Okay, don't, usually I tell people, shoot for the moon, but in this case, it pays to be a little bit more down to earth and recognize exactly what your limitations are. And Pisces, an outing early in this forecast period may cost you a bit more than you expected, but it's going to be well worth it in hindsight. So enjoy. You deserve it, right? We all deserve it. And I want to give a shout out today to my little buddy Corey. He is just precious. He came by to see me this week at Center of Symmetry and brought a friend with him. And it was great to see him. And he says he gets all his people at his office to watch these videos. So I told him I guess I better clean myself up a little bit more instead of doing these videos with my wet hair and whatever, but I'm just trying to keep it real, guys. That's why, that's what I'm doing here. You'll never see slicky videos from me. So and if you want to contact me, if you like my style, you like who I am, and you want to get a reading from me, you can contact me through astrogirl12.com, ASTROGIRL12.com, and it's all over this page, you'll find. And you can subscribe to this video because I am, I have an Aquarius moon, and I never quite know when these things are going to be posted. So if you want to know when they get posted and you subscribe, it'll send you a little email and let you know. And I appreciate all of you who are subscribing. The list keeps getting bigger. Yay! And if you want to Facebook me, I love new friends, and my Facebook page is Astro Girl Suzie, S-U-Z-I-E. So just look me up, and appreciate you all. Have a sweet and delicious week. Cosmic Cupcake, out of here.